we had these remote control programs where nobody was really fussing with, and you really had a great day as an administrator. And now you have to have permission for everything. People just crazy.
Okay. So bum, bum, bum. Dun, dun, dun. If we go to Twitch and we say Twitch TV, Mr. G, we're going to try this. We go Twitch TV and we search for me. So, if you go there, you should be able to look at my screen. There we go. So, tell me if that's working or not. So, go back.
Why?
Decks. We want, because these decks are so low in number that maybe I'd do a new deck, but we can have a look at them anyway.
No, I think I know what the problem is. I now have even music.
Yeah, you should have everything. So you should be able to see, go full screen, you should be able to see everything that I'm looking at in perhaps an even better way than DC. So, looking at the stream, let's go and find the small deck. So we got a 7 point, which I don't think quite is 7 points, but let's have a look at it. So we got a fob, a HQ unit, a cheap unit with a vehicle, and another cheap unit with a vehicle. And recon.
Wait a second,
So that's what basically that was a North Korean deck that was numerous but nothing else. Very cheap.
Add to that deck these supply units and logistics.
So you want North Korean, you want, tell you what, let's beef it up. Let's go Russia, China.
No, stay there. It doesn't really matter because.
Well, what do you want? Do you want cheap, expensive? I go that. I go that.
No. The lorries.
Okay.
Lower. There it is. That and just one slot does it all because they hardly will ever use 10,000 of these. Then go to the infantry. And there you have, let me see, you have standard infantry. What is the other one?
So this is regular. Regular.
What I try to add is now
Regular.
anti-tank missiles and anti-air missiles.
Yes, but don't forget that if you start adding in these high point total things, that you will reduce the flood that comes from this army, because the whole point was 5 plus 10 means there's loads of them. So anyway, let's go find. So these guys have got heat rockets. These guys have got 83 millimeter heat rockets.
that's not anti-tank missile. They are virtually the computers using them as infantry. While the anti-tank missiles,
you want the tank fagot guys. These guys hit Scalos times 6.
Yes, and then the cheapest one you can get.
Already had them, I think.
No, they're not up there.
Okay, there we go. So that's anti-tank. So you want some anti-air? Let's have a look.
No, and one unit.
Iglis.
Exact. And then one AA
Let's have a
unit.
look. Strela or Igla? Let's have a look. Which one's better? Igla gives you 2,400 and 2,000 meters.
Igla is perfect.
What does Strela give you? Strela gives you slightly more. Strela 2 gives you slightly more. In fact, Strela 2 at 5 plus 10 is relatively cheap.
Add that. Done.
Okay, so
then we can go to the that's virtually it needs.
Do you want any recon?
Yes,
because they've got one vehicle, but we could give them a Me Too.
One vehicle. Give him the infantry units.
You want them in a helicopter?
Nope. Give it more to the left. Exactly. One. That's it. And then you can give him a cheap helicopter. I think. No, not this one. This is purely infantry. I wouldn't give him helicopters. I would give him an air unit, because the computer tends to buy air units and then never resupplies them, or only when he has enough points for whatever. That's one, for instance, but the 40 is brilliant. Does it? Yes, 40 is brilliant.
Yeah, but it's just a rocket attack.
That is of course bullshit. 80 bomb is okay. These are the anti-radar missiles.
Well, this one is a plane that can hit ground targets, helicopters, aeroplanes. So
yes, but it has problems when you don't have a spotting unit.
Yeah, but the point is, don't we want to give them an aircraft that can do all the jobs?
Not really.
Well, what's the point then? What do you want to do with the aircraft? What do you want to give them?
I want something like bombing aircraft. Because the thing with these all in.
Okay, I'll give you bombing aircraft, but you won't like it.
Well, it's okay. It shouldn't be too expensive.
No,
but
you're not going to like it now. You
okay.
Triggered me. Where is it? Where's this? Which one has the 250 kilograms times 30? Yeah, there you go. Look at all the bombs on the plane.
Yep. Yeah.
What's this one? Anti-radar missiles. So we won't see many of these, but when they show up, we're going to get slapped.
Well.
So the alternative.
Assuming we do not, because I know that these Su-24s are not the fastest planes. So we have a decent chance to intercept them in terms with AA and stuff like that.
Well, your alternative is this one here, which is 8 cluster bombs times 500 for a cheaper
Why
price.
do you smile when you say that?
Well, I'm just saying. if you don't want to spend so much, because that's 130, 105.
No, leave one of those planes for the other decks if you feel like it.
Okay, you happy with that, Joe?
Yes, I'm happy with that.
Okay.
And then I want to have a look at the tank deck from the Russians.
Okay. So one last look at this North Korean cheap deck. Happy with that?
Yes, completely. We have proper. We have all range of infantry. We have reconnaissance. We have air power, and we have supply. Brilliant.
So, let's have a look. We got FOB. So, I think I made this sort of an Eastern European kind of deck. So, FOB that. So, what kind of logistics do you want on this one? Just the trucks?
that one I would give helicopters and trucks.
That helicopter's 1,000-litre supply, and those trucks. There you go. Infantry, you got. Let's have a look. Heat rockets, bazookas.
I seem to lag because you're still with the helicopters. Give me a second. Now you choose the. Now I see the infantry. You have infantry, and infantry.
So this first one is heat rockets. The second one is bazookas. The third one is heat rockets.
Get rid of the third one and swap that with.
Let's have a look. Third one is militia. The first one is militia. So they're both low level.
Virtually get rid of two of them because the computer will only choose one.
Yep. So Iglas, Strellas.
I'm pretty sure that the East German army got some decent anti-tank missiles, which are really nasty.
Conkers. Grom. Ooh. Those Groms are nasty, George. 2,600 meters and 2,100 meters for aircraft. 60% accurate. Strozala. Not so accurate. Let's have a look. Let's go down to the bottom. Right, what are these guys loading up? Napalm.
Napalms or these pioneer stuff or the engineer stuff is only good when you have close quarter fighting. When you don't have that, they're dead meat. Wachregiment. Wow, brilliant. Wow, boring.
Well, these are anti-tank Skelos 9 missiles. Do you want those? Alright, we can come back to them if not. Yeah, you want those?
Yes, okay. But as I said, give them one cheap unit of anti-tank missiles, one cheap unit of AA missiles, and then we need to give these some support units.
So those Groms are quite nasty. In terms of anti-air. Strela 3 has more range, but is less accurate.
And they also have in mind when they fired, they virtually do not really resupply these units. That is something I notice as well. Computer is not really good in resupplying these. So it makes sense to give them something cheap and then...
So I think the best one I can see here is kind of the Groms. Okay. Support, they've got a Flak Panzer for AA. Tanks, they don't have any tanks. Recon, they've got a heli-borne Grenadier unit.
I would give them BRD Thamsin. These wheeled vehicles for reconnaissance.
Okay.
And then give them a tank, something like a T-64 or something. What do they have? I know they have T-72s actually, which are quite cheap. Wait, go up a little bit. I think the GDR got them. If you go up a little bit, you can see them. Stop. And there it's the T-72M, the T-72 blah, 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 and I think the first one is that 45?
55. The first one is 45.
I would take the first one. Give them cheap units. It's not brilliant. It's not a brilliant
Okay,
tank.
let's see if there's a T-72 that's cheaper than 45 somewhere.
I think that is the cheapest one as far as I remember. Let me check. Let me check.
The base T-72, as far as I can see, is always 45.
Mm-hmm.
The T-62 is... Where's the T-64? Here's the T-64.
The cheapest T-64 is 50. The cheapest T-62 is 20. But that unit is really crap. I would give them the T-72. And it doesn't matter which one you take, 55 or 45.
So, vehicles... Helis...
Vehicles. Give me a moment. Vehicles. Ooh, Darren. The Chinese have a BRD M1 vehicle which only costs 15. And it has anti-tank missiles. Not very accurate. 6.
Is it the HJ-73?
Yes.
Okay.
And then support. I would give them. Well,
They have a flak. They have a flak wagon already.
They have.
Yeah, it's a flat SFL. It's a SFL 23/4W1.
Do we want pain? Because if we want pain, give them some mortar units. These are really pain for us.
Do you know who I suspect have got mortar units that are a real pain?
The East Germans got one, a very cheap one.
The Yugoslavs. I'm having a quick look. But my guess is that they
30.
have.
Oh, this 30 82 millimeters.
82 millimeter.
That's the one. And I think the East Germans have them as well. Because it's a standard one.
So the North Koreans for 40 points have a VTT 323 120 millimeter mortar.
You are the one with the territorials. You make a mince territorials. Give me
There you go. And that'll fucking hurt. Yeah, it will. Yeah, I can imagine what that's gonna do.
Okay, then we're ready virtually. Then we have a look at these.
Hang on. So, Helos, George, do you want these guys to have a heli?
Let's have a look. What helos do they have? I would give them a cheap anti-infantry helo. Or do you want them an anti-tank helo? Nah, that's these. Darren, don't overdo it.
What do you mean? Crappy frag copter.
No, these Mi-25 is
No, I'm not going
nasty.
near. Yeah, but I'm not going near that. Why are you introducing that? I don't want to go near that.
No. Stay away there.
Wait,
Keep your fingers off that.
I'm going to look for a suitable. I mean, this is North Korea.
Well, you can give them these Mil-24s from the East Germany.
Let's just have a look.
No. No.
Well, that's a bunch of rockets and machine guns.
Darren. Give them the lowest 2 Mil-4s.
Well, there's no point because they tend to be the same.
No, one was anti-tank, one was anti-infantry.
What about a Mil-2 that's anti-tank with cannons?
Oh,
30
brilliant!
points.
Thanks, Darren.
There, that's got anti-tank and cannons for anti-infantry. It's even got a fucking stabilization. What the fuck? Not a lot, but some. Right.
Okay, that's okay.
Now
Now we
what?
need to...
Air.
Now...
Air?
No.
What do you mean?
Leave the air... No.
You said you wanted them all to have air.
You can. It's your choice, but I wouldn't give them air because then it tends not to mix each other. So when you have one computer doing the
No,
helicopters,
you started this conversation today
Okay.
saying let's improve these so they give us pain. Well, that's...
did I?
Yes.
I never said something like that. You're misinterpreting my words.
No, I'm not.
I know.
I'm doing exactly what you said. Right.
So now let's
Hang
have
on.
a...
No, there's
let's
a
have-
Chinese flood one here. This is the other one. This is the other super cheap unit. So, they've got command unit and the FOB. So
they
let's
need...
get rid of all this.
they need
Let's go
supplies.
China.
Supplies!
So you want the truck?
Yes,
What is that thing?
that's it.
What is that thing? That's 100 litres in an armoured carrier. Nuts. Okay, so they've got a supply truck. And infantry, they've got a single unit that is militia with heat rockets, and you want to bump them so that they have anti-tank and an air-to-air capacity, right? Is that right, George?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. These HN5Bs, I'll put them in unless we see something better, okay? They're the air element. Napalm, heat rockets. Ooh.
Give these Chinese really
That's a better
elite...
anti-air.
Give these Chinese a really elite infantry unit.
I will. I've got to find one first.
These ones you were just having, these dark ones, are elite.
They're regular. These ones? Regular.
No, up two rows up.
These are shock, not elite. These ones are
No,
elite.
up.
Yeah, but these are flamethrowing ones.
No. I mean, if you go.
Yeah, I'm on them now. I'm ahead of you in the stream. So.
Sorry, Waka.
So-
I have
so-
to refresh it. Give me a
So
sec.
no problem. So
Yes,
yeah,
these ones.
so these
Exactly.
are the heat rockets. These
And
are
now-
the napalm. So you want the heat rocket ones?
The heat rockets.
Okay.
And before you choose them, click on one of the heat rockets, and then take the advanced trained version, the hardened ones. Ooh, Elite, even better. I don't think I will actually, Darren, you can start the game and play with that, and I need to cook.
No, you're going to suffer the freaking penalties now. Right, the QW1s, hang on, the QW1s, let's get rid of that. The QW1s, these are all the same, they're in different vehicles. What's the cost? These two are the lowest cost, they're in that vehicle. And so I do hardened there. So we have the militia, we have these guys are general nasty infantry, these guys the anti-air.
Get rid of the militia one, because then it tends to just buy the militia ones.
Okay. But then
Give it no choice.
Well, it'll always have a choice. Now we need an anti-tank. So where's this Galos? Tanky Shoshu. Where is your anti-tank? They only have heat rockets so far. Napalm.
Cool. What's beneath these ones with the funny heads and the explosion in them? Yeah, that ones.
Yeah,
these is
heat rockets. They do have AP power of 14 though.
Well, that is when they are stationed, and when they are then they're good, but they won't use them against tanks in terms of.
This heat rocket here has AP power 21, George.
But it only has 700-meter range.
Well.
What is the other below these guys? What is the?
That's
what do
an
they
anti-air.
have? Okay, that's.
These are heat rockets with.
Blah. We don't want them.
They don't have an anti-tank unit, George.
What is the? What is the low? What is? What are these guys? Oh no, fuck. No.
Well, they got a AP power of 20.
Yes, but they have a range of 700, which is hilarious.
I think all the units are a bit dicey for the Chinese. What do you want to do? Go to someone else? You want North Koreans? Should we have a look at?
Yes,
North
give them a North Korean. Give them some socialist fucking asshole brothers. There you go, faggots.
So
I said asshole brothers, and he came up with faggots.
Just stop, George.
What a word game. What a fucking word game.
These guys are cheap, and they've got they're 2,500 meters.
Give them a decent vehicle, please.
Well, I'm not sure they've got one, to be frank.
That's good.
BTR 60, is that what you want?
No. Take these faggots and give them a BTR 60. That's okay. BTR 60s are nasty. They're not bad, but they're not good either. So,
right.
And now.
So, you've got that. Now, support deck. What do you want to do?
Well, that is the question. Do we want to be really nasty? Then you give them the latest AA. Chinese AA.
But they have the infantry troops that do AA. I mean, I don't mind, but Chinese AA, you've got a choice of the PGZ-80, the 88, or the 95. The 88 gives them that. Do you like that? 37mm, 45% accuracy, non-stabilized.
Yes. I'm not quite sure. Yes, give him that. Come on.
Okay, what tank?
Okay. Now, that is a good question. I would give him 2 tanks. I would give him a cheap tank, and I would give him these 140 point monster.
But then you're not creating a cheap army, and they won't come in the numbers that they're designed for.
Well, they tend to come up with these expensive units in between. Let's try out.
Okay.
When they don't come up with it, we will see. Reconnaissance is a very important one. You got that one, and give him a cheap. No, leave that. That's okay. Brilliant. But I would swap that lorry for an armored vehicle, if they have that. That's one, because both of these can spot actually. One further to the left.
I think that's heli.
No, to the left. One further to the left. That's a heli.
Yeah, but come
And that
on.
and
Come
that is the unit
Fucking
which,
Chairman Mao's fucking chauffeur's wagon, yeah? Come on, George.
no, but this is a scout unit, which means when the infantry is dead, the unit still scouts.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
And now, vehicle. Give them a cheap. I have to refresh because I'm already lagging behind.
I give him the PGZ-63. There you go.
Okay. And now give them a helicopter. Now I'm curious what they have. These Chinese have some helicopters.
Not really. I'll give you North Koreans to choose from.
No, wait.
I give you the Yugoslavs as well. There you go. You can take your pick of like exfiltrated French crap that you can choose.
What about these Gamma one? That sounds brilliant.
Let's have a look. It's got, so that's an anti-helicopter one, and that one, ooh, that was an anti-helicopter. Well, they're both anti-helicopter. Do you want anti-helicopter? 'Cause they
That
don't do
depends.
anything. Oh, that one's actually got anti-tank.
Mm-hmm.
You want that?
Yep.
It's got no guns though.
Fuck guns.
Okay.
That's what the computer always doesn't really use. He doesn't really resupply his helicopters properly. And that is your choice. Don't give him this J5. God.
Okay. Anything else on that deck?
Nope.
No?
Fine. And now we played yesterday with these Russian deck.
The armored one.
Yes. And I think that doesn't really need much of improvement, if at all.
I can't remember if it's Putin's army or if it was the... Was it... let me have a look. Was it the Heavy Armor Brigade? I think that's the one that I used.
Go to the... let's have a... Ooh.
George, I don't think it needs much because it's got everything.
No, it doesn't. That's not the one we were fighting because it doesn't have the air coolers.
Okay, it must have been Putin's mob then. Hang on, it must be this one. Where's Putin? Edit that one. This must be the one.
That's the one. Let's have a look at the tanks, please. So you have
T90S, T80UM, T80U, T80A, T72, T72.
Make the selection smaller to 3 tanks only. 1 cheap, 1 medium, 1 expensive. And let's see how the computer works with that. Because that is too much choice for it. It just picks one randomly and I don't know after what selection it actually does it.
There you go. Anything else?
No, happy.
Happy
That's
days.
it.
Okay. Quit. Save.
And now I need to cook. I wish you much fun. Darren, I got the impression that you avoided me for the last 5 days. You're not talking to me anymore.
We can pick. We can pick a map where we can do a fast kind of game.
I want to play a proper game. Let's see how they react on the game on one of our favorite maps with the 8-point area in the middle.
Okay, but that'll be a longer game.
Yes, I know.
You want this one?
Invite me, please.
Okay. What time limit do you want to set? Because you and we both deal with food at some point.
No time limit.
Okay.
Either we will be pretty much fucked, or we will do it in the usual way.
You're not in yet, George. Can't invite you.
I am in.
Doesn't show you. You can look on the stream.
What the fuck is wrong here?
You can stop the stream if that's affecting your...
I have done that. I'm out of the stream already. That's why I'm confuzzled.
Right. Once you're in, let me know and I'll build these guys.
Restarting the game. I'm in.
Okay.
There you go. Yes.
We're ready?
We are ready.
Don't think you are, but anyway, we're about to find out.
Darren,
Like
this
these-
is the beginning of the weekend. Either we are really... we even got the better defendable area.
I don't think this is the better defendable area, but...
Well,
that's
if
just
things
me.
go wrong, it is.
Well, things may well go wrong, George. That's true. That is very...
Wrong schmong.
Right, I'll put a second fob in the base. Now, typically Juliet is beyond us in the early part of the game anyway, to be frank. Every game I've played, we've had trouble from Juliet, and we end up having issues, so... That is definitely a problem.
So usually they come this way.
Yes, because it's their short route, and it's very hard for us to defend, so... what I can do, George, is... You see this town here? And this corridor that I'll paint out here. If I make that a defensive line, and I take Alpha and Charlie... Are you going to deal with Echo?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the plan then.
Okay, that is the plan then.
I better get putting some stuff together then. Right.
I will
helicopter,
also
command
bolster
helicopter.
an AA defense in the second line around here, and I try here. So we have a screen in front of us. Let's see. Because now that we face these nice little things, not. So, and now I need tanks. And I need more tanks. And I need reconnaissance. And I need fuckload of infantry.
Right, you want some infantry help in the middle, which I'll throw in
Machst du denn da?
some units.
Essen muss aber noch einen Augenblick warten. Augenblick, nicht einen Moment. Ah,
Mit den Augen geblickt.
du hast Blitzer in mein Gesicht. Ah! So, Milans.
Kann deine Konzentration schon noch stören.
Das kann ich ja auch mal bei dir machen. Und ich rede nicht vom Arbeiten. So, babam, babam, babam. Ähm.
Okay, I have a 2,000 point reserve, and I think for the time being, I'll go with that.
Ready?
Waiting new orders, sir.
Let's see.
Move in position. Start the engine. Step on it. In a hurry. Okay, what's the situation? Why does it always have to be me? Sneaking in. The only good enemy is a dead one.
So.
Need a lift? You spotted something? Okay, what's the situation? Waiting new orders, sir. Need a lift?
Oh, bugger.
That's one way of putting it.
We're in a combat zone right now. I'm all ears. We're in a combat zone.
Oh, bugger. I didn't see what you ran into. Holy schmoly. I was so concentrated on my area.
right now. Trouble.
Okay, so much for my infantry.
Why does it always have to be me? Simple as riddle.
Wow. I'm impressed.
It always has to be me. Okay, situation. The only good enemy is a dead one.
Oh, I already lost one of those. Okay. Holy shit.
It's not my war. It's not my war.
How you doing?
Okay. I was trying to staunch some bleeding.
Captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
I've lost hotel, but kind of given the weight they threw at me there, that's no surprise really.
Trouble. We're in a combat zone right now. I need that tail rotor checked. Trouble. 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 Trouble.
Not funny. Ah, brilliant.
Trouble. Trouble.
They're using really lots of this fucking smoke.
Trouble. Trouble.
Here comes the helis. Ja. Weiß nicht, Tomaten wollte ich eigentlich machen. Frische Tomate. Ja,
Wann?
wenn ich hiermit fertig bin. Dann brauche ich in etwa eine halbe Stunde.
Sky is out.
And they wiped me out in hotel. That's
Bugger.
not good. But I'd lost it anyway, so maybe. Now here come the bombers.
Oh, brilliant.
Am I about to get my infantry units completely?
One bomber down, 2 bombers down. Okay.
Where do you need us, sir?
Oh, brilliant. More bombers. Yay. Boom, boom, boom.
Someone need a guardian angel?
Why do they hate my Leclercs?
Waiting new orders, sir. Trouble? Trouble?
Right, I've started feeding in anti-aircraft units on the left and to the centre. And now I'll go back and hit them again with my air fleet.
Ready to go.
They are not going to have hotel for overlong here.
I'm already gathering something to take hotel back, or at least neutralize it. Oh, Spetsnaz. What do you think about my Danish Vikings?
Well, what do you think about those 4 Su-24s coming in? We'll have a look at that.
Darren, you really have the ability to really fuck up a beginning of a weekend.
So they will do
So, hotel.
Right, my air fleet gave them a bloody nose, now I'm pulling back.
Hope there's no enemy air defense.
But they're coming again, be aware of that, Mr. G. They are coming again.
Trouble?
They really love this bridge in Echo, where we can't really do much. Now I'll show you what I will do about that, bastards.
I think I've secured the left side reasonably for now.
Yes, you did.
And I am trying to extend into that right side where there's
Heh.
gaps. I will
Planes
try.
incoming. So they're using their planes to counter my planes. Interesting. Let's see what they do. Bugger.
I'm all ears.
I know I can lose on this right side, but my point is I want to see where they are and see what they're doing. And if I lose some territorials, then I do. This is what it is.
Need some
Oh,
extra
my
eyes.
territorials did a good job fighting their way to that town on the right. They went through some traffic and they didn't all sort of die. They made it.
They didn't sort of die. That's a nice description of. They took quite a beating.
But they're territorials and, you know...
Yes, I
manipulative.
know. I will find a new word for them. I will call them minced meat men.
Cannon
something
fodder.
No, Canfowler isn't really up to it because they really.
You know, if the enemy continues like this, George, we will have our side of the river soon, because they are not overly impressing me at this point. I think I can start making a push into Juliet at this rate. I may be wrong, but let's see. I have some recon and some eyes on the right now, so in the center is a heavy fight.
Check is completed, ready to go.
So they really try, since we come up with some heavy tank units, to bring their anti-tank missiles over the bridge, but they die.
Ammo?
Okay, pulling back. The bloody nose has been dealt.
They spotted us.
These mortars are really pissing me off. Thanks, Darren.
If I remember right, George, you were the one that insisted that we give them mortars.
Don't remind me. Simply don't.
Sky is ours.
Not needed.
I need that tail rotor checked.
Let's see that I can help you there.
Checklist completed, ready to go.
What the heck did you just start, Darren? Thanks a lot.
I'm not sure I started anything, but why do I get the blame?
Because they all start to come off the bridge. You just were there with your fucking helicopter.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there again in a minute.
Yeah, well, I think I need you actually there in a minute.
I think you're right.
Oh, holy schmoly! Fuck! I didn't watch my helicopters for virtually something like 30 seconds. They're down. Thanks. Now I hate you.
Checklist completed, ready to go. Trouble. Trouble.
Holy... What did you run into?
What do you mean? No, I pushed in there. I decided my territorial. My cannon.
Need to meet up to your expectations.
I am General Haig. I am sending my men into the fight, and they will
And
win.
therefore they will get poppies.
Well, they're doing a job, so they'll be our linchpin defensively.
Trouble.
Their job is to soak the enemy, George. And they will.
Yes, I'm afraid you're right. And here we have the things I hate. Oh bugger. Did I give them the fucking... Fuck.
Did you give them the fucking fuck? No, not yet, but you will, I hope.
Discovered that they were on the right side of Echo, really massing these anti-tank missiles. That's why I just said I want to give them fucking, and then I realized there were like 20 of these anti-tank missile stuff. Fuck! Holy fucking moly. Now we give our kernels and the CPU some real headache. Bless you.
Welcome to the British Army Air Corps, you fucks. Have some of that.
I'm not quite sure whether it's quite...
Okay. Bloody nose delivered. Returning to base.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard. Sky is ours. On my way to
So, George, my territorials, for all the laughter about being militia and so on,
I'm not giving a laughter about them. I pay them my dearest respect. And I mean that.
yeah, they kind of kicked ass in that area there. They did a good job. Right, so what I need now is some more firepower.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Now, I have to think about what I can do on... Oh, you're already doing it. You're moving to Juliet. Nice. Okay.
Juliet is already ours.
We're in a combat zone right now.
It's actually
We're in a combat zone
resupplying
right now.
the units, which we don't see. That's good. Finally.
We're in a combat
So
zone
I see
right now.
improvements in the decks. Wow. So, keep on. Well, it's for the first time I see your territorials not trying only to draw the enemy's ammunition supply, but also throwing their FV-432s into the tracks of the T-72s. That's impressive.
They do have crappy anti-tank, but they have it. I mean, the reason I use them is the same way the Chinese are using theirs, because they're cheap. But they really work for me in every game I play, so I always pick them.
I choose them because I also use the Chinese use them.
Fight fire with fire, George.
bugger.
Trouble. Trouble.
So they're doing away with my territorials, are they?
I need that tail rotor checked. The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
I lost one of my tornadoes. Do they know? A second one. Do they know how expensive these things are?
I knew you wouldn't leave us idle for long. Trouble.
This is what I mean. You suddenly... Did you see any attacking helicopters? I just see one at the moment. Let's get rid of those. Holy.
There is the Akula that you were just begging for because you couldn't keep your mouth shut. Now the Akula's show up.
It's my fault then, okay. I wish the computer would really deal with us in the appropriate way, not going up. Oh fuck.
Well, now, basically, George, now they are allowing us too much time to get organised here.
Yeah.
Transportation floor ready for your orders. Trouble.
Bugger! What are they doing there?
Okay, situation. Trouble.
Here are they coming through in echo again. Brilliant.
What's the problem, sir?
schmoly.
Trouble.
Oh, they lost Bravo. Or never did. Oh, yes, they never took it on.
Don't know why they keep losing Golf. It's not very bright of them to keep losing Golf.
It's not very bright of them.
Really isn't.
Trouble.
Like it'll doom the game basically because they won't have any units to
Trouble.
pull in stuff. Right, as you can see on the right, George, I've kind of closed the bridges for now. So there's no more
Yes.
nice guy.
When the enemy kills your territorials, the body
Why is the
war will
computer
be...
surrendering? We haven't even gone near their territory yet. See, this is when you fuck with my decks, George. Yeah, why is the computer surrendering now? What the fuck? What is that shit? Seriously, what is that crap? Computer surrenders. We haven't even crossed the river yet.
So why did it lose Golf?
Well, I don't... I'm assuming it moved the HQ unit out and it's being stupid. It's not because I attacked Golf. I never went near Golf.
No, I know that. That's...
Trouble.
Maybe it's a bad commander. I will send every man to the front.
it's a bad command.
Yeah, and if they don't retake Golf, this will be the end of the game because they won't be able to bring in units.
Darren, I'm not so much fearing that they don't retake it. I fear the moment where they now retake it and then have fucking full plenty of units they can buy.
Well, yeah, but then all the units have to travel across the map, and the stuff that's coming to us will all be dead by the time the other stuff arrives. This stuff that's coming to us now is all about to die, like candy.
Like candy.
Well, it is. I assure you of that. It is about to die in a bad way, so they, you know, losing Golf is very odd.
Yes, I think it has something to do with what units they,
Trouble.
the HQ units they can buy.
We're in a combat zone right now.
Bizarre.
They're, all of the computers have the right to buy some command unit.
Yes, but depending on what units they can buy when. I think that is the
Well, they
secret.
can't buy any units now. They're skinned to the North Korea. No moolah. No foreign currency. mean, I was going to build up a massive force, but I don't really need to. I can go with what I've got, I think, and really
Sky
mess
is
them
ours.
up, which is what I'm going to do.
Brace yourselves, we're flying in.
Dear Lord, for what I am about to receive, may I be truly thankful.
I've been rockets, missiles.
There's a cloud on the horizon coming for you, for Redfall, and you don't want to be under that cloud. I'm going to say on that matter, you don't want to be under that cloud.
Sky is ours. Someone need a guardian angel? Red close, there's no enemy.
Argument on our side of the river is ended, George. The argument on their side of the river has only just begun. Operation Henry Hoover has begun.
Henry Hoover.
You want to know where the enemy helicopters went? I think I found them. You see, it took back Golf for a moment. I don't know if you saw that. It took it for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Just long enough to bring in 500 Akulas or something, yeah? Now it's ran it. Yeah? Now it's taken it, right? So what the fuck is it doing?
It's trying to avoid your helicopters.
Yeah, but like it's like there's a HQ unit in there moving around rather than
Yes.
stopping and doing what it's meant to be doing.
No, the computer tries to avoid being threatened.
I
It's a
need
bit
that
late
tail
for
rotor.
that. It's being properly threatened now.
Where do you need us, sir?
Die halbe Stunde ist eine Viertelstunde vorbei.
Nein, ich sagte,
Ich hab Hunger.
ja, ich brauche nicht mehr lange.
Du hast gesagt, du brauchst eine halbe Stunde. Das ist eine Dreiviertelstunde her.
Nein, eine halbe Stunde zum Kochen.
Super, da kann ich ja ewig warten. Da können wir auch um Mitternacht.
Nein. Ja. Ja. Ähm. Where is fucking Leclerc? Guys, there's one lorry and 12 helicopters are firing their hot missiles. Are they nuts? It's my kill. No, mine. Pfft.
No, that's last pilot who kills something today doesn't get beer in the bar tonight. So that's that's why there's no fucking around and every rocket's gone.
Yes, and the finance minister is getting pale.
Yes,
We
he
used the
is.
3 years rocket production, sir. What?
Yes, indeed, he do. So the only place the enemy has HQ now, as far as I can tell, is over in Delta.
And in Kilo.
In Kilo? No.
Yes,
Oh,
I neutralized it. It's still there.
okay. Yes, fair enough.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard. Where do you need us, son?
Look there, T-72s. Now you can fire 500 missiles. Killed one, killed second. But it's interesting that the computer is using these T-72s in a wild way. Again, 500 missiles for one lorry. It's amazing. If inefficiency has a name, it's written George on it.
No, if inefficiency has a name, it's called America. Shall I use just one bullet, sir? No, call in the entire Air Force. Let's show them bastards. But it's a truck. I don't care. Show them.
Give 'em hell, boys. But that's a truck. Give 'em hell.
Roger that, 5.
Darren, we promoted you. You are now the staff sergeant of a territorial unit.
Good. About
You've
time.
been commanded. You've been commanded to go to Echo.
All I can say is about time. I'm not sure you made the decks better, but at least they're different.
I'm not sure either. they're far from being so efficient as these fucking North African decks were.
Oddly enough, making them more versatile, George, has not been... Now they don't have the numbers they really had at one point. So...
Yes, that is the interesting thing. I mean, they still had the numbers. If you remember the fights in Echo, they really were bringing on the stuff there, but was bombed to oblivion. But I don't know.
You know that Stealth 42 guy? It'd be interesting to get into a chat with him and to build an army of only the very best. The best anti-tank infantry, the best... each particular thing, what he viewed would be the best unit in the game, from irrespective of country. Anyway, George, I think you've got food to deal with and I've got to do something similar, so...
Talk to you in a moment then.
Yeah.